Hi, I'm Benjamin, and I've been taking part in Parallel London today, which is like a fun run. I've been doing the 10k distance, and I was pushed by my mum in my manual chair for most of it, but I walked a bit and managed to walk over the finish line, which is amazing considering I have Duchenne muscular dystrophy. But I don't know. Can we?
So what motivated you to do it today, to take part?
So I wanted to take part because most people with my condition lose the ability to walk in early adolescence, so age of like 12-ish. But I'm still walking, and I'm 20, so I wanted to, show that you can do really well despite having Duchenne. That's really why I took part. I managed to raise just over £300, which is great. I had a target of 200. So, yeah, that's been really good.
So, Benjamin, do you think what is it that you do in your daily life, or that you've done in your youth? Do you think that kind of kept you so powerful, in your youth, both mentally and physically?
I think, I'm quite stubborn. Well, I am stubborn, so that helps, and I'm pretty determined and disciplined, particularly with doing my stretching for my legs, and making sure that I walk as much as I can every day.
So the stretches that you do, are they ones that you've had from a physio, or have you investigated different ones?
Yeah, this has been the physio input that I've had over the years, that I've tried to keep up with.
So how much do you do every day?
So I spend about half an hour stretching every day, whether that's stretching my fingers, or my leg muscles, or my back, stretching my back. And also I try and swim when I can, which is good for your general health as well, so try to be active.
What time in the day do you do stretches?
Generally morning or evening, depends what I'm doing, but I try and do it twice a day.
So half an hour in the morning?
So I tend to do like 10 minutes in the morning. I just stretch my legs in the morning, and then in the evening I'll do a longer stretch, or do some strengthening stuff in the evening, as much as I can.
So you're then going to go on to focus on the other things as well, like diet as well?
Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of diet, I just have a balanced diet. I don't really think about it that much, but I try and eat a balanced diet, plenty of fruit and veg, and drink lots of water, but nothing special.
And tell me a little bit about the education as well. You've been in mainstream education.
Yeah, so I've been in mainstream education, my whole life, and I found that at primary school they understood my condition a bit more, and they were helpful in making sure I got the best out of myself. Secondary school wasn't so great, because often I find, I mean, it depends, but I find that they're geared up and they're great for people with learning disabilities, but when it comes to physical needs, they're not so great, which can be tricky, because obviously we're all different and not everyone has a learning need. But I got through, and I did really well there.
What about uni? So how's it been working out?
I found uni's been really amazing. So I go to Nottingham University, and I'm studying neuroscience at Nottingham, which has been great, and I found them really supportive, and their disability support has been great, and the accommodation has been really good, and I felt really included, and there's lots for you to do, and sort of discover about yourself, and it's just so good that I can access that higher education. I mean, obviously everywhere's different, but Nottingham particularly for me stood out when I was looking somewhere that's really inclusive. Yeah, it's been great.
So, I know you mentioned to me about having a car and stuff, so how old were you when you passed your test?
So I passed on my 18th birthday. So
first time?
Yeah, first time.
Excellent.
So it could have gone either way, could have failed, wouldn't have been so great, but I passed, so it was a good birthday present. And since then I've got an adapted wheelchair accessible vehicle.
Which do you have?
I have a Volkswagen Caddy, which I can drive from in this power chair, which has been great. So I sort of just drive in, and I've got a pin under my seat, so it locks me in, and then I can away you go. And yeah.
And talking about your wheels, so how did you choose? How did you go through the process of actually choosing the right wheelchair?
So in terms of choosing the right power chair, we sort of asked in the Duchenne community what people had used, and sort of done a bit of our own research. As well, we found a place near us called Will Freedom. They're mostly higher up power chairs, but you can buy chairs from there, and we had sort of an assessment through them and decided what was best for me. One of the things being we wanted something quite compact with a tight turning circle, so that was one of the deciding factors. But obviously there's so many chairs out there, but I think we've got the chair that suits my needs at the moment, which is good.
So what's your kind of plans? What's your plans for after uni? What do you want to go and do? I know it's a big question.
Yeah, it's quite a big question.
What do you do when you grow up?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment I'm doing neuroscience, but I'm looking into doing a master's in science communication. So I mean, that can mean lots of things. It can mean working with media companies, advising the government, working with museums. So I don't know what job within that, but that's the sort of area, something that I'm interested in going into.
So how do you think you'll go about, what's going to be your next step once you've obviously got a year left? How are you going to go about looking for the right role for you? Have you got any ideas?
I mean, I've got a few ideas, because I mean, recently I've been working with you guys at Action Duchenne, writing content for your new website, describing what Duchenne is, the genetics behind that, because obviously I have a understanding of that, a science background. So that sort of thing interests me, so possibly something like that, content writing, or working with more the media side of it, being a bit more creative with my science sort of background.
So how has Action Duchenne helped you on your journey with your family?
I think for me the biggest thing has been networking and meeting other families affected with the condition, sharing in the same issues and struggles that we all have, and also attending the conferences which we have every year. Have been great at meeting scientists and those affected by the condition, and it's quite inspiring going to those conferences. As well as that, the things for the younger people affected by Duchenne, like the Taking Charge project, have been great over the years for like empowering people with Duchenne.
So have you had any adaptations done to your house?
Yes. Yeah, in terms of my house and where I've been living, we applied for a disabled facilities grant, which has been a bit frustrating and a bit slow, because really the process is geared up for people who don't have progressive conditions, so they don't kind of get over time. My needs are going to change, and they need to adapt my home to the worst case scenario and not current needs, because obviously that's always changing. But it's taken about 5-6 years to get it all done, but we have got there. It's not an easy process, and I do think it needs to be sort of looked into and change, so there's an understanding about progressive conditions and that they need to meet the end need, not what the current need is. But yeah, we have had adaptations which meet my needs.
So do you have any kind of hints or tips to any other young people living with Duchenne? Obviously you've passed on something that you do. Is there anything you can do differently? Anything that you can kind of hope for the future for people that are going through the process now?
I think a lot of it comes down to the attitude you have, because you have Duchenne. It doesn't mean you can't do all the things that everyone else wants to do in life. Sort of understanding that we're all individuals, like no one with Duchenne is the same, we're all affected in different ways. I suppose, yeah, it's just sort of networking with other people, understanding how they're dealing with the condition, but I would say, yeah, it's your attitude. So like I said before, I'm quite stubborn. That certainly helps. It's not giving in. Like, you know, you're going to have bad days, but it's trying to keep going and, you know, doing the stretching, listening to what your physio's saying, you know, wearing, like, so I wear night splints at night just to stretch my legs, keeping those things going and stuff like that, and just trying to not let it stop you from doing what you want to do. That's what I'd say.
Thank you, Benjamin.